Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and I know a lot of you guys that are watching the channel are often asking me questions on what tips do I have in order to secure a next-gen gaming console, and a lot of you guys watch the restock updates, which I appreciate that very much so. One major tip that I have to tell you guys is the importance of Twitter. Now, if you are anti social media, I have to tell you guys, you have to get over that. If you want to get a console right now with the digital age, the way that all these consoles are being sold online, you have to rely on retailers giving announcements, and you have to rely on certain Twitter accounts that are good about announcing these stock drops whenever they happen. You got to get past that. You don't need Twitter thing. You got to be proactive with it. And Twitter, I think, is probably the most reliable resource when it comes to alerting people about these stock drops. So today's video is going to talk about an article that I saw from Tom's Guide that is going to literally give you every Twitter account that you need to follow in order to get alerted properly for these next-gen consoles. So I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for you guys to click and go to. And it's going to link you to all these Twitter accounts. So sign up for Twitter. Follow these accounts with notifications. You know what? Follow me too. 8-Bit Eric on Twitter. Help me get some Twitter followers. But yeah, I recommend that you get proactive on this and you follow these accounts. So here we go, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. If it does, leave a like, and let's go ahead. So PS5 and Xbox Series X restocks. Follow these Twitter accounts to get an edge. Get PS5 and Xbox Series X restocks courtesy of tweets. So figuring out where to buy a next-gen console has been an absolute nightmare, and that is putting it lightly. Ever since the first pre-orders went live. Yeah, we've been following this here on the channel in case you guys haven't noticed. So the demand is high and you're forced to fight with bots that buy up all the stock before you even get the chance to click add to cart. And I'm sure that's happened to all of us. So yeah, Tom's Guide has been making where to buy guides and some, great articles talking about, the latest updates and stuff. I've covered them on the past. But this goes on to talk about Twitter. Now it says Twitter's full of accounts blasting information out into the world, and among it are stock checkers announcing where and when stock is available. When it comes to beating the competition and picking up a new console, every second counts. And following these accounts can prove invaluable. So yeah, guys, every second counts. Even if you're entering your payment info when purchasing one of these, those seconds that you spend typing your credit card number, your console could be gone and sold. So unfortunately, big retailers aren't in the habit of announcing when they have new consoles in stock, and neither are Sony and Microsoft. Smaller local retailers may be more inclined to tell the world about their new wares, so mom and pop shops are always worth a follow, but for the most part, you're going to have to follow dedicated stock checking accounts. So these are dedicated accounts that do stock checks. This is your best friend right here. All of these Twitter accounts. So there's no shortage of accounts tracking the comings and goings of the PS5. A simple search for PS5 stock on Twitter will flash up more stock checking accounts than any one person can keep tabs on. Before you give anyone an extra follower, make sure to check an account's tweet history and see how regularly they actually post stock updates. After all, you don't want to put all your faith into one or two accounts that are often late to the party. With that in mind, it's worth following several accounts so you have the best odds of seeing alerts before all the stock is gone. So here are the accounts that they recommend. At PS5 Stock Alerts, which I recommend. I've been saying that one for a while. I've heard of that one. Now, I have not heard of GYX Deals. That's a new one. I have not seen that. PS5 Drop, which I also have never seen that one. So GYX Deals and PS5 Drop are two new ones. And then at Wario64, which I live and die by this one because he doesn't always just do PS5 stuff. He does game inventory. So let's say there's a brand new game that's out that you want a collector's edition of, or a gaming watch or some kind of notable gaming item, he's very good about all sorts of things. So I would say definitely follow him out of anybody. And then it says it's worth following the official PlayStation Twitter account just in case it reveals any details about incoming stock. Now, to note real quick, these accounts generally focus on US-based retailers, though some do cover international retailers as well. Your advice is to search Twitter for accounts checking stock in your home country. So PS5 stock UK or PS5 stock Canada. So search Twitter for those terms and you should get some accounts that you can follow. Now here's the Xbox Series X restock Twitter accounts they recommend. So they say there's no shortage of accounts keeping tabs on these on the Series X or Series S. Some even cover PS5 stock as well. So a simple search, Xbox stock, could bring up some of these accounts. But again, you want to make sure that the accounts you follow actually post regularly, that they're consistent, that they do it very quickly, that they're not late to the party. So I would say Wario64 again, which they recommend. They keep both of that, GYX deals, the official Xbox account. Cheap Ass Gamer wasn't listed on here. I would say Cheap Ass Gamer. And I would also point out YT Next Gen Gaming Finds, which was not listed on this as well. Jake Randall is another Twitter account that is fantastic about posting some of these. Now, there are other stock checkers as well that could tell you. For Google Chrome, you could find like Pop Finder, and there's other inventory websites like BrickSeek, although BrickSeek isn't absolutely 100% reliable. But again, I will leave a link in the description down below to this because it does give links to some of the Twitter accounts that I have been recommending on my daily restock updates for you guys. Trust me when I say this, and I'm going to say it again. Twitter is a valuable resource if you have not gotten your next generation consoles yet. That's the place to go. That's a place where inventory announcements are made by several Twitter accounts, especially the ones that are recommended in here and the ones that I've been recommending. So be proactive. Get yourself a Twitter account. You don't have to use it all the time. Just sign up for notifications. Leave your phone on the side, and every time you hear a ping, that's an inventory alert. Your phone will get blown up for a little bit, but it is a small sacrifice that you have to do. And then once you get your console, you can delete Twitter. You can delete your Twitter account and never have to worry about it again. So stick with it, guys. Stay to your guns. Keep trying. Be proactive. I hope you get one. If this video helps you out, leave a like. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.